Welcome back to another episode of Apartment K podcast, starring your two favorite pugs, Tsagaan and Sidy.
It's definitely been a minute. I know the last podcast that you guys saw of us, I wasn't even on, so
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah, it was hot time. We had a special guest. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that one. But I'm back, your favorite duo, or one of the favorite duo. Stick with us. Technical difficulties.
We're ghetto, but whatever.
We're ghetto, but that's why you like us, right? But yeah, I feel like it's been a minute since I've been gone since this podcast, and I feel like we have some new fun stuff we want to share.
Yeah, I think the most recent one is that we did a Spartan race.
Yeah.
Yesterday, actually.
Literally yesterday.
Yeah, Sunday.
And to give those listeners or viewers who have never heard of the Spartan Race, because, no, I've heard of it since high school, but it's kind of a niche thing in, I feel like, the working out athletic community. Essentially, it's this race. We did a 5K plus 20 obstacle race, and you're trying to do, I guess, activities that the Spartans, which were the military, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I don't know how accurate it is, like, if they did it or not, but it's supposed to be this, like, training regiment or whatever.
Exactly, that the Marines also follow. That yeah, I knew. They followed the same exact regiment.
Right. So, it was pretty cool.
It was really fun, yeah.
20 obstacles, 3 miles, and the obstacles are spread out throughout the 3 miles. A lot of different types of obstacles, like climbing over fences, climbing up ropes, carrying a bunch of heavy shit. What else? Oh, crawling under the...
Yeah.
There's like a barbed wire crawl, and then there's like a army crawl under like just like a mesh net.
It was a lot of like grip / upper body strength. There was numerous, like you said, like monkey bars, but also a lot of like, if you've ever done bouldering or what's the other? Rock climbing. It's kind of stuff that you would just use like the strength, like your forearm strength, which I've never even tried to do.
Yeah, it's honestly a bunch of stuff that like looks easy until you try it.
I didn't think it looks easy.
Well, when you look at it, like people who are good, like especially if you look at like bouldering and stuff, people who are good, they make it look so effortless. It's like, oh, they're just like climbing up a wall. True. And then you try it and you're like, holy shit, like there's muscles in my forearms that I've never used before.
Right.
So and even like the like when we did the bucket carry and stuff like that, like I felt like I was like engaging like back muscles that like you don't just, even when you exercise, like you're not stabilizing, I guess, at the same time. So
I mean, that's true. And there was like kind of random ones as well. It's, to me, I feel like, and I'm sure they designed it this way, it was definitely obviously like testing your strength as well, but I felt like it was also very much a mental game too.
Yeah.
And they very much, like, in the beginning, before you're about to start this, you get a time, and then you start with like a bunch of people and your team if you have one, and then they even say like "Ura" or some shit, like it's like a military chant / a Spartan thing. It's very like community based. I don't know. And what I really was surprised, number one thing, was just kind of the diverse amount of people, specifically body types, that there were. Because when I think of like CrossFit or the Spartan, I think of almost like those bro-y jocks. It's a very specific type of clientele I feel like it caters to, and I was completely off. And they did say this was one of the biggest Spartans they had, which I thought that was interesting as well, which just means it's, I don't know, open to everybody knows of it.
Yeah.
Because when I heard about it in high school, it was very much only the tough of the toughest, no weenie hut junior, like, type shit. But, and even another one I really liked was the Hercules hoist, which you have like a sandbag essentially, and you're just trying to like get a rope and get it up there.
Yeah.
And then you have to like get it down without like slamming it on the ground. So it kind of uses that strength as well. And I thought that was really fun.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the obstacles, I feel like the whole race itself is like, obviously it's a test of like strength and like endurance or whatever.
Right.
But it's a lot of like movements that I think you would do in real life. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Or like in a combat situation, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And then I kept making jokes of like, because as you enter from like the registration, it's just muddy and like
Yeah.
almost like not swampy, but like grassy muddy. So like your
I
shoes just get completely like
I didn't get that part
wet.
because it's like, why is it gross immediately? You know,
That's what, and I
like,
think it's kind of that mental. They're trying to get you into that, blah blah blah.
yeah,
That's how I took it. Because immediately, like first step from the parking lot to the registration line, my shoes were soaked, and I got trail running shoes. And my socks were soaked.
yeah.
But I kind of just usually I'd be like, "Fuck this, disgusting." But I was like, "Okay, this is part of
I
it."
mean that, yeah,
You
that's what I was
know?
gonna say. It's part of it, like
Yeah.
being comfortable with the uncomfortable and all that stuff.
Exactly.
I don't know. I have fun. What was
I had a lot of fun too.
I think my favorite obstacle
Mm-hmm.
was between the javelin
That
throw.
was the cool one. Yeah.
As far as fun, I would say the javelin throw for sure.
Yeah.
And then like hopping over all the walls. But I think the toughest one that I thought like I did well was like the bucket carry.
That 100% was my hardest one. Cause I knew there was a bucket carry challenge because we've talked about it. But what I didn't like, I was expecting a handle on the bucket, but it was just like a awkward bucket with hella gravel in there. So it's like hella oddly shaped. And like I'm a tiny person in that the bucket was like half my size. So to put it on my shoulder, it was just awkward. That was literally the toughest one yet.
Yeah.
Not
You
yet
gotta
in general.
you gotta I mean that's an easy one to train for though. You just get a
Like
bucket.
legit get a bucket,
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean
Fill it
like
up with sand or something.
that shit is like too big for me. Whereas like I was okay with even the weight of it. It's just the bucket itself was too big for me to
Yeah.
like comfortably carry, and I just couldn't.
Yeah.
And then after that, it kind of went downhill because then I saw the ball one, and it was like basically a cement ball. I couldn't even lift it up, and I was like, "Fuck."
Did you do that one?
I didn't.
You didn't,
I
yeah.
couldn't lift. I genuinely couldn't lift it up, so I was like, "Whatever."
That one was tough too. Like I almost couldn't get it up because
That's
like
what I'm
the men's ball is heavier than the female one.
Okay, yeah, makes
So the men's shit was like a fucking legit like tiny boulder, dude. And like I was like trying to squat with my with my legs and stuff.
Yeah, dude. And I was gonna like try it again, but I really didn't want to injure myself. Of course, I wake up today with like billions of bruises, which is
Yeah.
like funny because I didn't think I went that hard. I'm like, ow, ow. And another one I wish I kind of attempted. Now I'm on the other side. I wish I did try the barbed wire because I was talking so much about the barbed wire,
Yeah.
and then I didn't even attempt it.
Nah, I would have done it. So there's like a barbed wire crawl where like you're supposed to crawl under this barbed
Actual
wire.
barbs.
Yeah,
It's
with actual
crazy.
barbs. But fucking I would have done it except for whatever reason this time you had to carry a sandbag
Crazy.
and then go under the
You had
barbed
to
wire
push the sandbag through the
with
shit.
the fucking sandbag. And this was like obstacle number like 17. It's like towards the end.
It is towards the
like
end.
you've already ran like 2.5 miles and shit. I was just so tired. I was like, man, fuck
It
that.
was crazy. It's not just 3 miles. It's like it's a 5K. It's a 5K kilometer.
Yeah.
So it's like 3 point something.
Right.
With all the penalties and shit, we hit like
Yeah,
4.
yeah, and then if you don't do one of the
Ridiculous.
obstacles, you have to do a penalty lap, which is probably like a quarter mile.
Exactly. Or you do 30 burpees.
30
But I'm
burpees.
like, I'm not doing.
But
no
again,
30
it's like
burpees.
you're doing all this shit and you're trying to like be quick about it. You know what I mean? Like
It's
it's still a race. So by the end of it, like I was just so
Yeah.
tired. Like from all the running and all the obstacles and shit.
Yeah.
I would have done the barbed wire if it wasn't for the sandbag.
Yeah.
Because I was looking forward to like that part just to be
Same,
like
just to be like,
whatever.
I
Like
did
who
it.
gives a shit about some barbed wire? But
Exactly.
once I saw them niggas like stand and then they're like waiting to go under with their sandbag.
Bro.
And everyone's just like sweating and like looking
To me,
miserable.
I'm like, that's not fun.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, no, thank you.
exactly. All of it was like fairly fun in a way, but I was that like it's like waterboarding. Why would I want to
Yeah,
sign up
literally.
for that shit?
But I will say, after having done it like this time or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I think next time is gonna be way easier.
Oh, 100%. Because to me, the hardest part was not knowing really what to expect. To be honest with you, because the running or whatever, it was like doable. Most of the obstacles doable. Like there's a couple ones I know I'll just do the penalty, but like I'm for sure. I said it to them. I'm gonna do it not monthly, yearly.
Yes, especially if we train.
Exactly.
Like it'll get easy, and
It seems like a fun thing to do.
you know what to train for. It's like all the things that you had a tough time with, like just train for that.
Exactly.
Because everything else I think was pretty easy.
Like I even got a little grip strengthener. I got a whole year.
Gotta hit the monkey bars, man.
Which one did you hate? Like after doing, and you were like, "Ouch." I already know my mind.
Which one did I hate?
That you were just like, fuck.
I didn't hate it. I mean, I don't know. I guess like the hardest one was probably the bucket carry. But again,
Yeah.
it's like it wasn't that bad. It's just you're just fucking tired, man. Like I think
Yeah.
because they did the bucket right after the army crawl shit, and the army crawl, like running and then like going into the
Yeah.
army crawl kind of like killed me.
That's what
You
I
know
was
what I
gonna
mean?
say. Because exactly.
And then after that, like not even like it was like right there. It was like you did the crawl, and then like right there was like the fucking bucket carry.
Yeah.
So I think like if I had done the
Yeah.
bucket carry with more energy, it wouldn't have been that bad. But
I can totally see
because
that.
it was right after that one, that was the worst one, or like that was like the hardest one for
Yeah.
me. You know.
And it's I'm exactly the same. It's funny you say that because the army crawl one, like I was doing it, I was like, I got this, and then I got up and I started getting so nauseous. Dude.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna throw up because, like you said, we just didn't have any. I mean, I think that's obviously the point. We had no time between just to kind of catch our breath. So right after that, we just started running again, and then to the bucket, and I literally. At a certain point, I kept joking to him. I'm like, I'm gonna open up this bucket and throw out the gravel, because every so while you were like walking, you would see just gravel on the floor. So
Yeah.
it's like somebody had there.
I don't know.
I don't know. So I was like,
I saw that too, but I was like, I don't know if this is just
I don't know.
for footing. Like
Nah,
it was like a puddle here before, or
or something.
because to dump it out is crazy.
And
to
I
just
tried,
be like, fuck
but
this.
I can't even open it.
Because then that means somebody's gonna have a lighter bucket for the rest of
Whatever.
the fucking race. Yeah, that's not fair.
I didn't. Okay, but I thought about him. I really did.
I had to help you with your bucket.
He
though.
did. Like it wasn't even that long though. It was like literally.
It was the end, yeah.
It was literally
but
at the
because I
end.
was trying to wait for you, and then at some point I was like, it'll be quicker if I just drop my
Literally,
bucket
which I
off
was
and then go
so
get her.
glad. I was so glad because I was just over and people, and I hate this. I was telling him, I hate when I'm about to do something I know I'm going to do, and they're like, "Yeah, go for it."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Shut up! Just don't look at me. I'm going to be invisible."
It was funny too because when I dropped my bucket off, I like looked up at Britt, and Britt was like, "Are you gonna go get it?" And I was like,
Oh, she's
"Yeah." yeah. That's
Britt
why.
gets it.
That's why she. I think that's why she was able to get that picture.
That's so funny. Yeah, who's my coworker? Because another side note, my company sponsor is. So that's another reason why I didn't feel so bad not going all the way. Because it was a free event, and I very much was.
And it's the first one, dude.
Exactly. I took it as a very much like introductory. I wanted to see if I can do it, which I did. And I wanted to see, like, am I going to hate doing this? And I really
Yeah.
didn't. Because in my high school days, I would attempt to do some, like, a sporty thing, and I would hate it. I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But this, like, but I think I'm at the point in my, like, old age, like, I just like challenging myself, you know?
Yeah.
I never thought I was, like, an adrenaline type of person, but I love that feeling.
I don't even think it's an adrenaline thing. I just think it's really cool to be able to say like, oh, like I did this.
Yeah,
you know?
totally. Very fucking accomplishing. I felt great after.
Yeah.
Sore, but great. And there was just no, like, negative, like, I was kind of nervous I was going to get, like, legit injured, but I really just took my time,
Yeah.
you know? Because I was, again, I always kind of compare myself. So I was like, oh, we're going with my company. Like, what if everyone's hella fast? But literally, it was me and my coworker and him. And, like, the others we didn't even really, I didn't even think about. They
I
were just
mean,
doing
there was
their
like
thing.
old people there, dude.
Yeah,
there was like a good handful of like
There was a good amount of older people.
like leathery old, you know.
No, very old.
Yeah, it's like,
That's
why
what-
are you here? And they're
Dude,
just like, I love it. Like,
That's
I've been
what
doing
I
this for
mean
years.
by the diversity of all these people. I would have never thought, to be honest. And when you look on, at least on YouTube, I looked on very briefly. It was like the people, men you would expect to do Spartan, you know? So, like, that already just kind of turned me off. Yeah, it
But those
really
are
did.
just the people making content.
Of course, exactly.
It's not like
Exactly. That's such a small, like, pool, which is, like, I don't know, overall, just in life, you should try whatever you want to do and not let yourself or, like, what you think you're not stop you, you know?
yeah. It's funny
From
though because
anything.
I do think that like doing the Spartan race and training for it, it's very like practical fitness where
Yeah.
I always felt like lifting weights, like, yeah, that's cool, you get stronger, but
Yeah.
like how often do you just need to lift 175 pounds like 4 times, you know what I mean?
Exactly. No, completely.
Like back to back, like it's good for strength building, but shit like this, even again going back to the bucket carry,
Yeah.
it's like no matter how strong your back is, you still need like stabilization
Oh,
muscles, like
exactly.
stabilizing muscles to keep you from like dropping shit, you know?
And it's funny you say that because I've seen this video of like they ask bodybuilders who can like bench like five whatever, but it's a very like static, like you're working
Yeah,
only on
exactly.
certain type of muscles
Yeah.
that like they have them do like whatever like real life shit and they can't. They be like carry this shit and like walk over, but they can
Yeah.
carry but they can't walk. You know what I mean? They can do this movement because that's all they're training for, but you know,
Yeah, which
which I
like
thought was very interesting.
there's like a whole kind of like movement towards that more kind of practical thing where like they tell you even in the gym. That's what I was telling like for the training and shit. It's better instead of just like lifting kettlebells, lift them and then walk.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that makes sense.
Like lift like 45
that makes sense.
35 45 pound kettlebells and then just like walk up and down.
Right.
Like that's gonna be way better for your grip and like your arm and your fucking abs and all that shit than just doing like a bunch of curls and a bunch of crunches and shit like that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I don't know.
That's funny. And it's just, and not saying like if weightlifting's your thing, you know, go for it, like if that's something you love.
Yeah.
But I just realized like it's
different.
it's not just that, you know. I feel like when people think of the gym, it's like weightlifting or cardio or whatever, but it can literally be just, honestly, anything. And I'm excited to do that. What's the next one we're doing? The muddy run?
I don't know if because the registration was yesterday. So I don't know.
Oh, you
There's
said
probably
this-
another
yeah.
one, but like
Oh, I see.
the one I sent you was for the registration ended yesterday.
Oh, I didn't know that. Dang it, because it was in November. That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
That one looked really fun. So I just want to keep doing more of this shit, dude. I realized I like shit like this. I didn't think I would.
I think the mud run is literally just a run though.
Yeah, no,
But
I
it's
know.
like three different like muddy,
Exactly, I saw that. Yeah, it
muddy
is.
stuff.
Which I'm cool with. It's a 5K too, and that shit looked really fun.
Yeah.
So you know we're fucking trying, and like I ask you to challenge yourself and try one like specifically fitness thing that you wouldn't have thought to do.
I feel like compared to at least for sure when this podcast started, we've done like a lot
And
of
I
random
wanted
cool,
to, you know.
cool stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of not that I wanted to use this podcast as like, you know, those podcasts like do stuff with us type shit, but I like that. It almost gives me an excuse, you know,
Right,
because it's
yeah.
like I want to create more content or whatever.
Yeah, that's the one thing I wish. Well, we could have brought our phones, but we didn't. But I also wish I had gotten like one of those POV cameras.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been pretty cool.
Now
it would
I-
have been a lot of me just like, like just like breathing
Hey
hella
man,
heavy. and
sound
shit.
off. But see, I'm mad about a lot of things. Okay, I'll just say this for the people who are gonna do Spartan and who are like similar to me. You could have worn some makeup. I wore
Some makeup. That's what you're worried about.
Hey man, the girlies will get me.
That's
I
what you're worried
totally, I'm not worried, but I totally was like, oh, it's gonna be like muddy, and it was, granted. But there was definitely girls, even my coworkers, who were like eyebrows and like little, not a full face. I didn't do shit. I didn't even do my eyebrows, and like I like to at least do my eyebrows. You could have totally done eyebrows. I was irritated about that. A little lip liner. I could have been a little cutie.
Maybe.
But granted, I didn't do all of it. Like, for example, there was one obstacle I really liked. It was the one that you go into the mud, but they also want you to like dunk your head and go all the way under. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that shit. So I didn't do all that.
Would you do it next time?
That's literally what I was just thinking.
I would do it.
Don't know.
The reason why,
I'm not
again,
gonna
I
lie.
didn't do it is because
Gross.
I didn't know you were good. Like, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I feel like if I had
Gross.
known going into it, like at the end of this, you gotta like dunk and do all this
Entire
shit.
head, yeah.
I'll say this. Having done the whole race now, I know what to expect in the next one.
Yeah,
And I
same.
would be willing to do a lot more and go a lot harder.
Same.
You know what I mean?
feel exactly the same.
But and the other thing is like if you don't, which we found out, if you don't do the penalties or if you don't do an obstacle,
That, like, broke
they
my
basically like erase like the stat that you did any of them. Which
Specifically for the obstacles, not the running and shit, because my stats for the running and shit was fine.
yeah,
That
which
shit broke my heart.
I didn't really give a fuck
I
about.
did.
But I do think it's funny that like that if you had done all of them up until that point, and then you're like, I'm just not gonna dunk my head. And I'm super tired, so I'm not gonna do 30 fucking burpees right now. They would have just wiped
They
your whole
erased
shit.
your entire shit.
Yeah, that to me, I was just like,
Such bullshit.
I'm glad I didn't know that before because I would have punched somebody.
Such bullshit. Because literally out of the 20 obstacles, I literally did like 15 of them. And the only penalty I didn't do was the last one because it was the water shit and I was so tired. So me and my coworker kind of gave the girl an attitude because she was like, drop and give me 30. And we were like,
And it was like
girl,
some young ass, like
literally like a high school
19-year-old
kid.
ass white
So
girl.
we're like, girl, like, who are you talking to? So we
Yeah.
just walked away.
And then they yeah.
And then I check my little app because they're like full stats, and then it's like, oh, like my stats weren't that bad. Like obviously I wasn't a hella, but I was like 60th percentile. Again, not the best, but not the worst either. And then I check my obstacles, and they're like 0 out of 20. Slap in the fucking face, because I'm one of those nerds who care about obstacles, stats. Just rude, just fucking rude. But now I know, and I was telling him, I'm like, now I'll play the game. Sure, I'll do your whatever.
Yeah. But also,
Yeah.
if we train, I feel like we're not going to be missing obstacles like that.
Exactly. And
Because I think the only one I didn't do for sure was the rope like pull.
oh yeah.
And that's just because I knew I was going to be way too tired after. And I haven't climbed a rope like that since I was like a kid. So it's
never
like,
in general.
I just know I'm not going to make it to the
Yeah,
top.
dude. And barely, like, from where I was standing, barely anybody could actually climb to
Yeah.
the top and like ring that shit. I
It's
barely
hard.
saw anybody.
You
I saw one guy do it.
have to know what you're doing, or you're just gonna tire yourself
Yeah,
out. You know?
dude.
Like there's a method to it.
Injure yourself, because that's all of the shit that you had to climb and like ladders. They were so fucking high up. I kind of was like, this is kind of dangerous to
The
be
ladder
honest
wasn't
with
that
you.
bad.
The one that me and Brittany got scared to do, that
Yeah.
was scary. It
That
was
wasn't that bad.
Hella high.
I'd
dude.
rather do that than the rope, because like the rope, if your hand slips,
Well, yeah.
you're just
Whereas you can kind of like,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
or like you're gonna burn the fuck out of your hands,
Yeah,
like trying to grip it.
yeah.
So like I understand not doing that one, but the ladder one, it's like
It was just too high for me. Like
just
I
one
got
foot,
halfway,
just don't look down.
and
you
then
know
I
what
kept
mean?
like swinging back, dude.
Yeah, don't let go and don't look down.
I don't know. So I was scared. I'm like, I can make it to the top, but I don't know. I was just scared, like, to put my leg over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was fun though.
It was very fucking fun. And for me, anyone who's just thinking, maybe I should do it, 100% do it.
I would say
100%.
if you're thinking about doing it, I would say train up for one.
And do
Like
it.
watch videos and like really like
itchy.
train up so you don't go in there completely blind.
Yeah.
And then try the first one. If you hate it, don't do it ever again. But most likely you're gonna enjoy it if you're even considering it, because it is challenging, and I feel like afterward you just feel so accomplished.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I felt so good. I took
And
the
it's
day off
really
after.
like it's not, if you go into it to have fun, it's not that bad.
Exactly.
You
That's
know what I
what
mean?
it is.
Like
That's
if you're going in there to like prove something or to like
Yeah.
really be competitive and like I gotta get the best time ever, you're probably gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
But if you just go, have fun, you know, enjoy the vibes and shit, I think anyone can enjoy it, really.
I completely agree. Because there was like you said, older people, there was kids. Well, like there's a kids
Yeah, there's a
obstacle.
whole kid
So
version.
it's such like a community. I just wasn't expecting that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was really lovely. Like we met people in the lines. Like people were just very like helpful with each other. Even
Yeah.
just running, like those couple girls we met, like the mom and daughter. Everyone was just very like community, and I love
But
that stuff.
that's the cool thing about like going through tough shit with other people.
Yeah, that's
It really does bring you to. I think that, and then funny enough, that is a whole like Spartan thing in the military. That's kind of why they have like that whole like brother in arms
Yeah,
thing.
that makes sense.
It's like you go through this like grueling boot camp process, and then you're
Yeah.
out there like literally getting shot at, almost dying.
Yeah.
Like there's no better bonding situation than that. You
Yeah.
know, like it's kind of crazy. So
that makes sense.
I just feel like when everyone's in that vulnerable that vulnerable space, it's easy to be like kind to other people.
Yeah,
you know?
totally. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
interesting. That is interesting. You're right, though. Yeah. But I also feel like when, like, you always hear of, like, natural disasters happening or, like, God forbid, a shooting or whatever, like, people really rally together, you know? That's kind of, like, the beautiful thing about humanity.
9/11.
Exactly.
Everybody
like
was
Katrina,
so
all of that.
Everybody was so like we are one.
Yeah, and I
all
think
that
that's...
division went away as soon as like some terrible shit happened.
Yeah, but then it's like we also pit wars against each other.
Well, that's called politics.
You
but
can win some, you can lose some. So I feel really great. I think this is going to be like the highlight of the end of the year for me. I mean, I know it's not that it's like mid-year, but like I can check my year off and be like, I did something really dope, you know? And the next one we're thinking about doing for next year is Hawaii. I really want to train for this one because this one, there was no elevation at all, which was great for our first one. Like there was a little bit, But Hawaii and the other ones are hella elevation, so I think that's gonna be a great challenge for us too.
Yeah, and we'll be in Hawaii.
Exactly. And somebody was saying the humidity would be horrible, but I was like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it'll take some getting used to, but I feel like if you go to, like, if you fly in and then do the race the next day, you're probably gonna have a
Yeah, that's true.
terrible time.
That's
But
actually a good point. You should come a little earlier.
come in a
I
little
didn't think
early,
about that.
stay for like 3-4 days,
I
and
didn't
then
think
do the
about
race
that.
so you can just get used to the humidity, and you'll probably be fine.
That's true.
Like, you'll just be a little extra sweaty. That's all.
That's what I was thinking. But the guy was just like, the guy was talking in the line was like, I would never do, like, Hawaii's crazy. And I was like, is it?
It's not that bad.
Like, I genuinely.
Also, it probably depends on the time of year too.
That's true. It would be in October when we would be doing it.
I don't know if that's like the more humid time or not.
We went during October, no?
We did.
It was
wasn't that
okay.
bad.
Yeah, I was like, it wasn't that bad. Like, I've been to more places that's more humid, honestly.
Same.
So I was like,
But again, like that first day we were
Yeah.
there, it was like, oh, what is
Right,
this?
right.
But after we were there for like a week, it was fine.
like my skin felt like I like humidity. I feel like my skin is always great. It feels.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either. I'm sure it'll be different once we're doing it, but whatever.
We did that whole hike though, to the waterfall and shit.
That's true.
So like, imagine that, but like,
That's true.
with
That wasn't that bad
buckets.
at all.
Yeah.
No, fuck the buckets.
like we were sweaty, but it was
We were,
it
yeah.
was like,
I felt good. Yeah, that wasn't that bad at all.
yeah.
And then I feel like the mud and shit would feel really good.
I think, because I'm like, would I wear my like little toe feet shoes? Or
Oh, I would wear
in
trail
Hawaii?
running.
Trail running.
I would wear trail running still. I would get like really nice ones, not the ones I have right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some Hokas.
Yeah, because he got some hookahs. Sponsor us hookahs, no big deal.
Sponsor our second race ever.
Hey, man. But I don't know. So I feel really good. I feel like I'm in a good headspace right now. I'll say that.
That's good.
Yeah.
What else is new?
What else is
What
there?
else have we done besides the race?
We've watched a lot of new shit. I'm trying to think. What else have we? I mean, I just feel like we've been busy, like, kind of training for that race, to be honest with you.
That's true.
Yeah.
This last like month and a half.
Exactly. Like, I've been kind of going hard. One new thing with me that I'm really proud of, I can run 2 miles straight. I was never able to do that. It's funny, my mile times in high school would literally be 16 minutes. Now I can do 2 miles in 25 minutes. And I still get amazed by that shit. Because in high school, I was skinnier. I don't know if I was more fit, but I looked more fit. But now it's like, I can fucking run 2 miles, no stopping is incredible to me.
That's crazy.
I know. Did I run the Spartan? No. But very different because it's on the treadmill and like I need to do more like outside running, honestly. That's what I need to like start doing more.
That's why I'm glad we got these shoes, dude. Like I'm literally
Same.
every time we go hiking, I'm gonna try and jog like half of that shit.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Cause why not?
Why not? You have it.
We're already there.
And it was comfy. Like the next day was fine. You didn't have to. You know
What?
how you bought your shoes the day before and I was nervous?
Yeah, it was fine.
Perfect. Okay, that's good to know. Because I'm telling you, just the internet, I don't know if people are just like extra sensitive. Like the internet's like, at least Reddit, a thread I read was like, don't ever do that. Like, you might as well just wear whatever shoes you were training with or it's going to fuck up your feet. And yours was fine. Okay.
Nope. I don't know.
So I guess parents are right. Don't listen to the
I
internet.
don't know what these Reddit niggas is talking about.
Don't read everything you said. Mine was fine. Mine was like, it could have been a little softer, but that was just like a, like a shoe quality issue more so like,
Yeah.
because I didn't break them in. I don't know.
Break them in. It's crazy. I wish they had like a Spartan training facility somewhere.
Same. Like CrossFit. Well,
Like
CrossFit is a training thing. Yeah.
But like just a building with like all the obstacles in
That
it.
would be cool.
Somebody should do that but with like instead of mud it's just like clean water.
Dude, that's funny. I'm sure they have that shit because if they have their own shoes, they must have that.
Yeah, it's probably in like some random
I'm gonna
ass
look
state
into
though.
it.
Like Missouri or something. Like it's probably somewhere with a lot of land where they can just,
That's what I was going to say.
I doubt they have them like in Hayward or something.
There is Spartan training programs. We're going to look
In
into
Hayward?
it. Not in Hayward, not in
Oh, I
Hayward.
was
It's like
like,
in
what?
general. In general. They have like gyms near us, I think, that does Spartan training
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
So that makes
probably.
sense, yeah. But again, I mean, I guess some gyms have like balls and shit, but you can't completely replicate all that shit. Like,
Not completely, but
Kind
but
of.
Kinda, because you can carry the ball on a treadmill.
That's what I was thinking too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you can easily get a bucket. You can just
You
bring
could
your own
easily
bucket.
get a bucket.
Yeah. And then the grip training, it's all the whatevers,
Just hanging all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it. But that's the thing about the monkey bars that I didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
They were like thick poles.
Oh yeah, the one that. Oh, the monkey bar shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even really.
So like, even if you're used to regular monkey bars that are like regular size,
Yeah.
like these ones are like these thick ass fucking
dude,
poles,
I
man.
don't know.
Like as soon as I grabbed it, I was like, "Oh Jesus, this is way different."
Yeah, dude.
Like, we put these like industrial steel bars.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
That's why, again, for my first one, could I have gone harder? Yes, to give it like an overall like wrapping it up. I totally like now I'm thinking about it. I totally could have gone harder, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, if that makes sense, because I just didn't know what to expect. So now I think I can just go harder in the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I was gonna get a weighted vest, just like in general,
To do it.
to run, just
Oh,
like to
okay.
run with and stuff. So and to like walk around or whatever.
Okay.
So now I'm definitely gonna do that because
Yeah.
I feel like that'll help.
I think so.
And then I'm
Just
sure
wear the backpack with the water. That's a way
it's
to
not
rest.
heavy at all though.
That's true.
It's annoying, but it's not
not
heavy.
heavy,
It's,
it's not
what,
heavy.
how much does like 2 liters weigh?
It's not a lot. It's like a couple ounces.
Yeah, it's not,
Or whatever. Couple
I
pounds.
need like a 30, 40 pound
That's true.
vest
It's like 2 pounds at most.
at most, dude. And then I'm gonna drink half of it anyway. So
That's true. It didn't feel that heavy. You're right.
yeah, but I'm sure they have like Spartan Race like training.
That's true. I have
equipment.
ankle weights. Is that not the same? I do have ankle weights.
Hey, whatever helps, I guess.
I can't imagine running in ankle weights. That'd be nuts. I should.
Probably not that bad. I feel like a vest would be more comfortable.
Yeah, I think so too, because ankle weights is right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like on your feet.
I feel like that would almost make you trip. I don't know. Why am I kidding? I know I'm on a time crunch because I have a meeting at 5. This is multitasking, adulting, you guys. Podcast. I just had a video shoot. Now I gotta get into a meeting.
Priorities.
And CD gotta go BJJ.
Yeah.
That's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for the people not in the know, because I wasn't in the know. I was like, the fuck is BJJ? I was like, BJ?
I gotta go get strangled by grown men.
How do you like it? Give our listeners an update since you've been doing it for a couple months now.
It's cool. I got my first stripe or whatever, so it's it's a process. I feel like it's another thing to like train for, and it's like showing up is half the battle.
Is it what you were expecting? Because I know you knew, like, you watched Joe Rogan, people like that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm still so new that I don't really
That makes sense.
have like an accurate grasp of the sport.
I can see
You know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm learning like the basic moves or whatever, but it's like I haven't even gotten to like the reflex development part where it's like, you take everything that they taught you and then you just try to like figure it out in like a sparring scenario, you know what I mean? So it's like you and some other guy will be like, all right, like start from this position and then try to get them out or something like that, and then you just go for it. Like where we're at is it's still very much just like structured like move teaching. So they're like, this is the fucking whatever, the guillotine or whatever it is. So it's like and I can see like how all the pieces kind of fit together, which is cool, but I haven't. It's like I still have the training wheels on. I'm waiting for them to be like, now go down the fucking street,
Right, that makes sense.
But so far it's fun,
You would, I guess the question, do you think it's worth the money?
I mean, I think I would have spent that money on dumber shit if I wasn't doing it. So I don't think it's like whether or not it's worth it.
Yeah.
I just think it's like something that I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And until I get bored with it or something like that, like I think I'll keep doing it.
Do you like it as much as you thought you would? Because you were very excited to do it.
I think so.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I mean, like any workout afterwards, I always feel really good.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm always like, like I'm glad I did that.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But, yeah, I don't know.
That's literally for like anxious people, like, because I'm a anxious girly, my cheat/hack to like just having a better mood, especially if you're gonna go hang out with a friend, whatever, go for a run, go for a two at least 1 mile run and then just do whatever else you're going to be in such and gabapentin, but I'm not telling you to do drugs. Gabapentin is basically just like it's a it's for your nerves, basically. So it targets your nerves.
It's like a nerve blocker.
Exactly. It's like something to do with your nerves, but it weirdly also helps with anxiety for some people. So when I take it and I run, bro, like sometimes I'd be feeling so good. I'm like, I forget that like life could be this good.
It's so dramatic.
No, literally, because sometimes I'm just like an anxious ball of, and I'm just overthinking, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It's just, and then like sometimes I don't be like feeding, nourishing myself. So I'm just like a big ball of just like, and then I just go for a run, take a gabapentin. I'm like, life is going to be okay.
It's all good, baby.
Do you feel that like gabapentin and exercise? Have you tried those two combos yet?
I don't just be popping gabapentins like that, though.
Love gabapentins.
Like, personally, I only really take them, like, when I'm hungover.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's the only time I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, when I just don't see the reason to take them, like,
I feel that.
on a day-to-day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like I need them, so I was like, I'm not going to take them.
Different strokes for different folks.
But, hey, I mean, if they work for you, I'm glad we have them.
Because, period. Because I took the naltrexone today, which is, what would that be? Just...
Well, that's for, like, addiction.
So and, like...
It's supposed to stop the something with dopamine. Basically, it's like it makes... Like, if you were to drink or do drugs, it would make doing them not as pleasurable.
But also, specifically why I wanted to try was, like, cravings. Because I just get, like, random cravings. And I don't feel a difference at all.
Take another one.
I don't want
Take one tomorrow.
Anyways, we shouldn't be promoting drug use.
You brought it up, Miss Gabapentin. What you mean?
I just wanted to let the people know, like, that's a great... It doesn't... Take the drugs out of it. Just try the running, honestly. Literally have made me feel like... Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I feel really good. I think it's just a dopamine. And it's just so funny because when I used to swim and shit, I would be like, fuck exercising. And like, just being a teenager, I hated exercising and shit, but now it's just almost essential. Sometimes like I just need it. It's so lame.
It'd be like that.
Like growing up, man, I don't know if other people feel this way, but all the shit my mom told me was true.
Who knew?
Moms are always right. Do you feel that way? Like all the shit your parents like told you about growing up, it's all true?
Some stuff.
Yeah.
Other stuff.
Not
I'm
all,
like,
obviously.
I knew you were lying.
Like taxes. Who has to do those? Right. But I don't know. I'm also in this era of just starting with the Spartan. I really just want to do new shit and just new experiences because I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts recently. We'll wrap it up. And they said this very interesting thing about how as a kid, you just feel like time is just infinite, it just goes by so slow, whatever. And then when you're growing up, time just flies. And she said this very interesting thing that she said her therapist or somebody said to her. The reason why time just feels like it flies is because adults don't really have new experiences. So your brain as a whole, like, it's like, I've done this before, so it almost just autopilot, And then before you know it, you're like 50 and you're like, well, time flew. But it's like, you were just going to work, going to sleep, blah, blah, blah. You weren't doing new experiences.
30 fucking years.
Exactly. So your brain is just like, this is all the same shit.
Yeah.
So she literally was like, in order to just make time seem like it's not flying, do more experiences. And I was like, what a great fucking life. Not even life hack, but like, I'm glad somebody vocalized that because I always felt that way. Like, but I didn't know the why. So
I think new shit and challenging shit.
Exactly.
Because if you just like,
kind of goes hand in hand.
If you just went to like a bunch of new like art museums, yeah, that's cool. But I feel like when you do like challenging stuff, it like engages your brain differently.
Yeah, and I feel like diversity is important in the fact that you should do the art and the gym. You know, like different, well-rounded. But I get what you mean in that aspect. Like, it seems like exercise is almost instantaneous.
Not even just like anything challenging in the sense that like you could take like a really interesting cooking class or something, like something that challenges your whatever. Just because I'm thinking of like all the milestones in my life,
right?
I had to overcome something. Like those are the things I remember the most. Versus
that makes
just
sense.
like like the first time I went to like De Young, like I don't remember.
No, I get you. That makes sense. Whereas, like, if it was so hard to go to Dion, you did something to get those tickets, blah, blah, blah. You were like, I remember that experience.
Exactly.
I get you. That completely
like,
makes
I'll
sense.
never forget this fucking Spartan
Of
race.
course, no, completely.
Like, I'll know exactly
You're
where it
so
is.
right,
I'll know
though.
exactly how it was.
No, completely.
I'll know exactly who I was with. Like,
and, like, you just be hearing that cheesy shit. Like, my mom always used to tell me shit like that, you know? And she still does. Like, so, listen to your moms.
shout out to all the mamas out there being mamas.
But it's just, I don't know. I just want everyone to kind of, like, if you feel like you're like 20, 30, whatever, and life is just slipping by, try doing something new and just see, like, and then another thing she said is, like, when you're like not looking forward to something, so you're like, I hope this week goes by fast. It's just, you're not enjoying the week, you know? You just wasted a week because you were just, because of nothing, you know? And it's like, you literally wasted a week of your life just not looking forward to do something kind of that doesn't matter. Like, you have a report at work that's hard. That doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. And that's somebody who's very fucking, I'm a workaholic, and like, I give very much fucks about my jobs.
These are facts.
I'm trying to balance it out. Do you have any last words for our speakers?
Nah, man. Fucking don't do drugs. Stay in school.
We'll be back soon, and I'm also planning to have a very special guest who's going to talk about like love, psychology, and like the brain chemistry. So if you're interested in that, tune in.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Bye.
We are out of here.